you control. If you control these 4 things, you control your life. Stoicism. 1. Introduction. Most people think their life is controlled by luck, by bad timing, by other people, or by circumstances they cannot change. They blame the economy, rejection, toxic relationships, childhood pain, missed opportunities, or the unfairness of life. And while some of those things are real, there is a deeper truth most people never fully understand. Your life is not shaped most by what happens to you. Your life is shaped by what you allow to rule you. If your emotions control you, your life becomes unstable. If your impulses control you, your future becomes weak. If your thoughts control you without discipline, your peace disappears. If other people's opinions control you, you stop living your own life and start performing for them. This is why Stoicism is so powerful. It teaches you how to remain calm in chaos, focused in distraction, and strong in a world constantly trying to steal your attention, your peace, and your identity. If you can control a few essential things, you can control the direction of your life. And that is where real power begins. If you enjoy this kind of wisdom, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. If you want more of these powerful Stoic lessons, subscribe now and stay until the end. 2. Control your thoughts. Everything begins in the mind. Before a person loses control of their life, they usually lose control of their thoughts first. They overthink, replay painful memories, imagine worst-case scenarios, obsess over what someone said, and relive mistakes they can no longer change. They allow the mind to become a battlefield, then wonder why life feels heavy. Stoicism teaches something most people learn too late: your thoughts are not always truth. Just because a thought enters your mind does not mean it deserves your trust. Not every fear a warning. Not every doubt is wisdom. Not every memory deserves to be revisited. Not every emotion deserves to become a belief. This is where many people fail. They do not question their aim, they obey it. If the mind says, "You're not enough," they belie. If it says, "Something bad is coming," they panic. If it says, "Why failed once, so you will fail again," they stop trying. That is end control. That is mental slavery. A Stoic learns to observe thoughts without being owned by. That is the difference between a weak mind and a trained oar. 3. Why thought control changes everything. When a negative thought appears, a Stoic does not instantly surrender. A Stoic pauses and asks, "Is this true? Is this useful? Am this helping me act wisely? Or is this fear disguised as logic?" That simple pause can save a person from years of unnecessary suffering. Think about how many people ruin opportunities because of thoughts that were never facts. How many relationships are damaged because of assumptions that were never challenged. How many dreams die because someone believed a voice in their head that had no authority to decide their future. This is why controlling your thoughts is not optional. It is foundational. You do not need a perfect mind. You need a disciplined one. A disciplined mind does not believe everything hears internally. It filters. It questions. It redirects. It chooses. It refuses to let fear become identity. Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply: the quality of your life shaped by the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts are chaotic, your decisions become chaotic. If your decisions become chaotic, your habits become unstable. If your habits become unstable, your future becomes weak. But if your thoughts become disciplined, your life begins to transform. If this is helping you already, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of these powerful Stoicisms. 4. Control your emotions. Most people do not lose their life in one dramatic moment. They lose it in emotional moments they failed to master. A burst of anger destroys a relationship. A wave of fear kills an opportunity. A flash of pride leads to regret. A moment of jealousy creates pain. An urge to react creates consequences that last for years. This is why emotional control is one of the greatest forms of strength a human being can develop. Stoicism does not teach you to become emotionless. That is one of the biggest misunderstandings people have about it. Stoicism does not ask you to stop feeling. It asks you to stop becoming a prisoner of what you feel. An undisciplined person feels anger and becomes anger. A Stoic feels anger and studies it. An undisciplined person feels fear and obeys it. A Stoic feels fear and questions it. An undisciplined person feels insulted and reacts immediately. A Stoic feels the sting, but chooses the response. That choice is power. Real freedom is not doing whatever you feel in the moment. Real freedom is not being ruled by every temporary emotion that enters your body. That is what makes emotional control so powerful.